Welcome to VRealChat. I don't know the proper fucking title yet. It's not a what nice way of saying this. I wanted to go with Ethan Etheath's Mildly Spectacular Podcast, but that's too long. It's too long.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
It's extravagant. It's very extravagant,
yeah, exactly.
Man. But yeah,
quite extravagant.
Today we have Cameron 3344. Sorry to use your full name.
Of course. Ethan, I really appreciate you having me on your show. It is truly a pleasure. And I have to thank you for letting me on this illustrious show.
Yeah, today we're talking about confidence. Well, that's the overall overarching topic. But we're going to talk about a bunch of shit. Yeah. That was the immediately after the pilot, I was like, you know what? I want to do this. I want to talk about this. And then I never did for 5 months. It's been 5 months since the last thing. Dude, it's been a while. It's been a while, man. It's been a while. I meant to get back into things like sooner. As soon as I found out that my university fucked me. Nah. Wait, we were already drinking beer? So I got this little...
I've been drinking beer. What do you mean? My name's Cameron 3344.
Yeah, I mean, that goes hand in hand, being named Cameron 3344. My beer opener is a little like stiletto with like a little beer opener at the bottom. And for this occasion, I bought Miller High Life. Because that's all you...
Oh, you did it, Ethan. You bought some Millers?
I bought a six. I bought a 6, yeah.
No way. The 16 ounces?
No, I don't know what... 16 ounces? No, I'm Canadian. We use 355 milliliters, yeah.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Clink. I doesn't look like it, but I did clink you. All right.
Hell yeah, man. That's the high life right there. That's the high life.
It's not bad.
Don't finish your sentence. Okay, yeah, just leave it at that.
Look, I drink mostly cider, man. Look, I have 5 more of these. I need to learn to like it.
Ethan, Miller High Life is a gentleman's beverage, okay? Only true gentlemen are allowed to drink the bubbly, the frothy, the unctuous tastes of Miller High Life. Okay.
Do you drink this because it's cheap?
Yes. It's cheaper than water, you know.
It actually was. I was like, wait, this is...
I will say.
Sorry, what?
Yeah. No, well, I will say it is the best. It is the champagne of cheap beers. I don't know about all beers. You know, I'm a big Miller aficionado, but I don't know about all beers. But cheap beers, 100%. Miller High Life is the champagne of beers. If we're talking about cheap beers,
it's not bad. My time in Japan, dude, they have like so many cheap beers. Because over here, right? You know, with Walmart, they have like great value. Over there, they have Suntory, which is they only do like everything. They do everything to like they do beer, they do Band-Aids, they do fucking.
I love that.
They do everything. They're literally Monopoly, and it's crazy, man. But
that's good.
Their beer is not bad. I've tried their strong beer. It was like 6% strong. But it wasn't bad. Also, it was dirt cheap. Crazy.
Yeah, some of those big box stores. I mean, you go to Kirkland's, they got some wonderful spirits in there. You know,
I don't know.
You know, to all my upstate New Yorkers, you know, out there. There's a regional gas station called Stewart's. Right, and they're known for their very good ice cream, but they used to also sell Stewart's branded beer called Mountain Brew. You could buy it for like $4 for a 6-pack, man. I mean, when this show was cheaper than beer, I mean cheaper than water, it's literally cheaper than water, and that shit was horrible, but it was fucking sick that a gas station sold their own beer. Anyways, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't.
What were we?
Okay,
what were we talking about?
We're talking about confidence, but not yet. I want to talk about you, baby girl.
Of course.
What are you about?
Don't call me that.
All right, I won't. What about you? How old are you? Where are you from? Your mother's maiden name?
Well, I can go into a few of those. I am 24 years old. My name is Cameron. I am a trailer park electrician, as well as a terrain park ranger. So I like build and maintain terrain parks on like ski mountains and stuff like that. And I'm just like kind of like a chill guy. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of like I like chilling with the pals, the homies. You know what I mean? Getting a little crunk, a little fucking spanked, a little fucking splitzed, a little freaky on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? You're
the first guest to bring a girl on set. It's very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
yeah.
It's very impressive. Look at her. She's beautiful. It kind of looks like she has body hair.
Don't make eye contact with her, okay?
I'm trying not to. I know that's your woman.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, look, she's very sensitive about these things. Okay, so don't talk about the body hair. Don't talk about the no arms.
No, I wasn't even going to mention the no arms, man.
Just don't bring it up, okay?
I'm not going to bring it up. No, she probably won't be brought up ever again.
But continuing on my statement, I like goofing around. I like joking around with people, making people laugh. I'm a big outdoorsy kind of guy. I like skiing, hiking, all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm on like a old school like one of those like speed dating things. You know what I mean? Like from the 90s or some shit.
That's I think that's one of the best ways to show who you are. It's just
honestly, probably
forget your whole personality. Just like what do you do? What food do you like? These are the things that matter. Your whole life experiences, they don't matter. What you actually do, that matters. No, I'm kidding. But, condense yourself into one sentence right now.
One sentence. Oh man, one sentence, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude, you put me on the spot, man.
That's the point.
Dude. Oh man, dude. Like what? What the fuck, dude? Bro. Can I just say like a few words, maybe?
That's a sentence, Cameron.
Dope ass motherfucker. Okay.
Okay. All right. He's a dope ass motherfucker. When I met you, I immediately thought this guy has a lot of energy, and I've met a lot of people on VRChat that have a lot of energy, but not a lot of people that actually have like confidence and all that. Like they would be jokey and have a lot of energy, but it didn't like seem like not much got to them. Right. When there's like a conflict, usually these people would resort to insults and shit like that. But I think you take a different approach and you try to make it into like a joke to keep the mood up. And I think that is a form of confidence.
I could say that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm going to keep tabs on this person. And we actually didn't talk for like 2 weeks or something like that.
Quite a while. Yeah. Well, I hadn't seen you. You hadn't been on VRChat in a long time. That's mostly where we were talking to each other. But
no. I mean, when we met,
initially. Yeah. Initially when we met.
Yeah. It was
I remember this.
It was in Tanuki Tunes. We were around this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You approached me and said, "Hey, you had just lost in pool," and And you started talking to me, and I remembered every like in joke that you had, because I keep tabs on people. That's what I do. I like to build a.
You're like a mob boss. You like.
I don't know if that's a compliment. I don't know if that's a
Vinny on the corner was, some sniffing up something funny through his window last night. And then you abuse his, you take advantage of his coke addiction and you like mess with him throughout the day and shit, Either way.
Is that a Sopranos reference?
No, I haven't seen an episode of it.
All right, good. I haven't either. The last episode I watched of Sopranos was the end. I did not understand it.
Probably not, dude. Holy moly.
Weirdly enough, that's the second time that happened. First time was with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I didn't know anything about it, and then I watched one episode, and it was the end. And I was like, damn, this show sucks.
Yeah, man. Dude, yeah, that happens all the time to me too, man. I load up like the last level of a video game that I've never played before. I'm like, wow, this storyline is dog shit, bro. Like, what the fuck is
man, these guys are willing to die over nothing, man.
I know, dude. When I picked up the last Judy B. Jones book, I was like, who is this lady? Like, I have no connection to this woman. And they're trying to, push all these themes and plots. Like, I don't have any clue,
Why does Harry Potter have this beef with this bald guy? What's wrong with bald guys?
Yeah, exactly, man.
What the fuck, man? That's crazy.
Exactly.
This kid needs to go back to school, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. It's always these British guys picking on us all bald men.
Exactly. That's another part of why we bond, is because we're both bald.
Well, I mean, you're a little bit more bald than I am. Also, I think we have to like kind of address, like who's balder. I'm not that bald.
Do you have
bald, but I'm like.
Do you have a good skull structure? Is it very curvaceous?
I'd say I have a good, like strong skull structure, like good like bones, like you see
good bones
underneath my face and skin and cheeks and stuff, and you're like, those are good bones right there. A good bone, I should say. I guess it's just a.
No, it's actually multiple bones. The skull's made of multiple plates.
Oh shit, man!
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Like China.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also forgot to tell the audience, I told you guys my name and stuff, but I also live in.
Who is
you guys
that?
can stop by anytime, send me mail or packages.
Cameron, who is that?
You send me like pizza in the mail or something like that. So if you guys want to do that, you can. Feel free to.
Who lives in Massachusetts, Cameron?
Don't call. Hey, easy there, pal. Don't call my homeland, Massachusetts, massive two shits. Okay, I know the little games you're playing. I know the little games your mischievous mind is playing. Okay, it's not massive two shits. It's Massachusetts. All right.
It all sounds the same to me, man. I'm Canadian, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Every big city in Canada is named after some shit that we can't say. So, like Toronto is Toronto. There's no T's.
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah. No, you're basically Canadian, dude. That's crazy.
They named that after the dinosaur?
No, actually, surprisingly, no.
Tyrannosaurus Rex?
No, Tyrannosaurus Rex. No. It was But it was, I don't know, man. I don't want to get it wrong either. So
fuck them.
I want to ask why you are the way you are. I think that's a big thing to start. And that sounds like an insult, and I really did not mean that.
That's a lofty question, Ethan.
Well, the thing,
lofty question.
No, you're right. So let me bring it back.
I could kind of go into that.
No.
If you want to specify, you're welcome.
That's too broad. The Miller is hitting me, dude. I'm only
is
a few
already.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm kidding.
You got, come on, man. Keep up.
All right. What I meant was, how did you get your confidence? How did it grow? Was it one event? Like, was it because for me, hold on. For me, yeah. I very much believe that confidence is something that is learned, is not something that you're born with. Usually with guys, I've noticed that it's like, before sex, no confidence. After sex, confidence. And I believe, for me, at least, my confidence started when I was drawing porn. People like what I did.
Real interesting. Yeah,
I think it's
something that you're good.
Exactly. People relied on me to do it, and they couldn't get from other people, and that's powerful. That is a very good motivator to do more.
Yes.
So I wanted to know if there was something like that in your life. Like, are you?
I wouldn't necessarily say there is any one defining event, but I've always been a bit of, a little bit of a jokester, a little bit, class clown, that sort of thing. And, I've always loved making people laugh, and I find myself relatively good at it in most aspects, not all the time. But if people wanted to laugh, they'd come to me, so a lot of the times, I know in some situations I'm not funny. In a lot of situations I am, but I know I could be like reliably, relatively, a little bit funny to some people. So maybe that's something I'm confident in. And I thought it was interesting, Ethan, when you chose me specifically for confidence for this episode, because personally, I consider myself like a relatively, it might sound funny, but like, reserved person. I wouldn't say like I go, too crazy. I know I talk to a lot of different people, but it's, it's a lot more one dimensional, I think, than you think. It's very like surface based,
I see. So you see other people as more of like props to get your kind of
I wouldn't call
to entertain you. You entertain them, they entertain you. It's kind of like a give and take situation.
Well, yes, but I mean that all can also bring forth good friendships, that sort of thing. But maybe that's somewhat true, at least that. A lot of the entertainment I get through VRChat is just, fucking around with random people. It's literally just, going up to some random motherfucker and trying to sell him like an old, used shitbox, rusty ass car, spawn it in front of him, trying to give him the whole spiel about, the mileage and, my grandmother owned this car and, she took real good care of it, but she died in the back seat. I do have to let you know that. But I just like just riffing on different people with different bits. That's a lot of the fun of it for me. And then, out of that, somebody will add me or whatever, then it could turn into, I'll be hanging out with this person every other night or whatever. I'll see him on here and we'll chill,
So it's more of like a shotgun blast kind of thing. You go up to a big group and then you take the people that mesh with your kind of how you want to be.
Humor, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be surprised about how many people I go up to and they're just like, get the fuck out of my fucking face, bro. I'll fucking kick your fucking ass, man. Don't ever fucking say shit to my fucking girl like that again. It's like, bro, I asked her what her McDonald's order was, but but all right, man. Yeah. But really, like, I don't know, like, in VRChat, it's obviously a lot easier to just go up to random people, right? There's relatively zero consequences consequences for those actions.
Yeah, if you go up to someone in real life, you're probably going to get thrown in jail for assault.
Or just get punched in the fucking face.
Man, I wonder how often that is. Because a lot of people say it's like, oh, I'm going to punch you in the face, like in real life. Dude, I don't leave the house, man. I have no reason to. So I don't know how common this is, man.
Well, like actual VR chat fights happening? Like, hey,
no, I mean actual fights. I mean actual fights.
In real life? What do you mean?
Yeah, like bars and shit.
All the time, man.
Oh,
all the
shit.
time.
It's a wild west out there. I'm not leaving the house ever again,
man. Humans go crazy, dude. They're just out there. They're beating each other with bar stools and shit like that. You know,
Jesus.
You know, somebody will be like, bro, like, I like the minion Bob. And he's like, bro, Bob said banana went too many times. And then they get in a fist fight, man. It's just like, that's how it works. That's how it works out here, bro. That's how it works.
That's fucking horrible.
So there's going to be a controller that's better for gripping beverages, you know?
Have you seen the new PS VR 2 controllers?
I haven't. Maybe. I've seen the whole PSVR thing. I don't know about.
They're like flat, and they go around the hands. It's like the Valve Index, but like more compact.
It's interesting.
It is interesting. All right, hold on. Let me light this.
The one thing I would be interested with the fucking PSVR is Gran Turismo, man. That shit would be fun as fuck.
I seen streamed.
I wish Gran Turismo was on PC.
I seen streamed stuff of that. It's not that great.
Yeah, there are already like good VR racing games, especially on the PC. Like you got Assetto Corsa, and
I bought that. I didn't think Assetto Corsa was that great. iRacing would be fucking
all
fun.
mods. It's all mods.
I haven't tried mods.
Assetto Corsa. The base game is mid, but with mods, it takes that game to like different levels, man. Different fucking. I mean, any car, any track in the world. And Assetto is known for some of like the most realistic handling in a race. If you had like the whole wheel setup,
I want a wheel, but I don't like. I don't drive, dude. I don't know if you know this.
Yeah,
I'm 4'7". I was born with like a club foot. They had to reconstruct my whole foot. Yeah, dude. I told Snocko about this, dude. It's bad. If we ever do a meetup, I'll show you guys my foot.
Yeah.
You want to see my
like,
feet?
oh, we dap each other up. Yo, what's up, Ethan? He's like, yo, Cameron, what's up? Yo, what's up, Snuggo? Yo. He's like, all right, guys, stand back. I'm gonna take my foot out.
Hold on, guys. You guys want to see a dead body?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man, dude. So yeah, I wanted to talk about stuff like that with confidence. And you know, growing up with a disability, I didn't have a lot of confidence. Didn't make a lot of friends because even though I wasn't trying to like actually be friends with them, even classmates were kind of don't talk with him, even though he looks fine from the waist up. I don't want to talk with that guy because he's fucking. He might get.
Elementary school kids are brutal, man.
They really are. I think high school students are worse. Dude, damn. It just. So I grew up Roman Catholic, so we're in the school board, and you would think they would be more accepting. They're not.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, man. It's horrible.
Shit, bro. Where they like run the mile in under 7 minutes, or else you're a sinner. Is that they're just...
In high school,
do they really do that?
No, in high school, I never went to a single gym class, and nobody.
Oh, damn.
I think they even exempt me from gym because they were like, "Oh, this fat fucking short fucker can do that shit anyways." I was like, "Whatever, dude. No gym. Hell yeah." There
you go, man.
Then it dropped out to do. It was an advertisement for American Express, and that was my first break.
You were in an ad?
I worked on that. I did 3D modeling.
Oh shit! Damn.
Yeah, I was 16. I was 16.
2010s?
Yeah, 16. I think the ad
was it like
still
a card spinning over like a flame. Like, was it like a?
No. I did 3 models.
Like a
It was 3 models
yeah.
3 models in a string of ads that they were doing. It was a ladder. It was a magnifying glass. And it was something else, a light bulb, maybe a light bulb. And they wanted me to also put it into, it was supposed to, when it shows American Express, like the actual logo where it's just American Express, they would like float in there and replace the letters. I worked on that for 3 months. and that was good.
Holy
that was
shit.
good enough money for me to be like, let's do this full time, baby. And then I got into drawing porn, and then I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm making money.
Yeah, dude. Especially with that. I mean, if you're making money through that shit, dude, I'd be drawing fucking mongoose furries, fucking like shark furries, and like whatever I could, like no matter what it, like, I mean, obviously like the, within moral parameters, you know what I mean? And I'm no freak, but I'd be drawing like,
You're missing out, Cameron. You're missing out.
Like
you're missing out on a lot of money there.
Topping a penguin and like, you know what I mean? He's giving him beak, you know what I'm saying? It'd be nuts.
Deep beak. Yeah.
Deep beak.
And
that's what the porn comic would be called, the deep beak.
Ooh, that's hot. But no, you're missing out on a lot of money there. For me, confidence it was built, I guess, from the furry community, because I didn't know I could draw.
Really?
I didn't know I could draw like fur and all that, and then I started drawing it, and I was like, wait, I'm actually good at this. And the people were. The furry community is very, very like appreciative, so they would give me nice words.
I'm sure, especially if you're drawing them horse titty and leopard cock. You know what I'm saying? They're getting off to it. I'm sure they're very appreciative.
Good money, and they're nice people.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, man. Dude.
That would be enough to build up.
Great, bro.
No, they actually are.
Can I just say something? Furries get a stamp of approval. Where's the camera? Can I look into the camera? Where's this camera?
It's
right
me.
here?
It's me. Just look.
This camera right here. Okay.
Yeah, stare at me.
Furries, you're great. Keep on doing you. Okay. Fuck the furry haters. It's furry gang. Okay. It's furry gang all day. Furries till I die. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the furry. Yeah. You're not gonna catch me like, hanging out with them or anything, but otherwise
they're cool.
They're great folks.
They're cool, but stay away.
Yeah.
Don't get too close. I don't want.
I would, if like one tried to shake my hand, I'd probably shake their hand, but I'd probably like wipe my hand off on my like pant leg or something like that.
Yeah. The diaper fetish community is not one that you want to shake hands with.
Oh yeah, that probably
No,
that probably wouldn't work out too well.
No,
yeah, man, they got some crusties in there.
The crusties, yeah,
they got some crusties. Oh man, dude, I swear to God, every conversation I have goes off on a tangent about furries and diaper fetishists.
You want
I swear to God, every conversation.
You want to hear about the worst experience I had with a furry?
Shoot, man, let's hear.
So I was drawing something for someone that was doing an intake. And an intake is, when you sit down with someone and you ask them, what do you want?
Okay,
and,
so you had a little Skype call.
It was literally Skype days. Yeah, it was Skype days. And so I immediately see that she has a wall of bad dragon to the side.
Holy shit. She's FaceTiming or she's webcamming you?
Webcamming, yeah. It just makes people feel more comfy, I guess, knowing like face to face. Like, I guess I don't personally get that. I hate being on webcam.
Dude, the wall of bad dragons is hilarious to me. I don't know what it is, but just imagine
it was a nice apartment.
Reversal, you know what I mean?
It was like a
because you see them.
It was a nice condo,
dude. Yeah, when you see these displays of bad dragons, they're nicely displayed. They got like nice, like almost like art studio lighting on all the different ones. They're set up on a nice shelf and everything.
No, it was like
what I never see.
It was like books.
That you know what I never see that men need to start doing more. They need to start presenting their fleshlights like bad dragons.
So true, King.
You know, 'cause these girls are setting them right up on their shelves. You know, anybody could walk into the room, see the entire,
I don't
Guggenheim display of bad dragons.
I don't know, man.
Boys need to do. They have to be a little less afraid of keeping their fleshlight off their real doll off of the nightstand.
Ooh, the real doll.
I think more men need to just have their real doll sitting right on the nightstand.
Yeah, dressed in their clothing. It's like a girlfriend wearing
if a girl can have a few like a dragon cock on her shelf, I can have 170-pound realistic uber real doll to fuck every night. That's sitting on my nightstand.
Yeah, she's just laying in bed reading a book.
Yeah, exactly.
She's waiting for you. It's like, oh, Cameron, do you have
go out on a Sunday drive? Put some buckler in glasses on her. So
nice,
put her hand out the windows with the rubbers flapping like.
That's fucking. No, that's great. That's
yeah, man. Guys need to accept their sexuality a little bit better.
Yeah, I'm a plastic sexual. I only plastic and silicone for me, man. If you have flesh,
don't even get me started on Ziploc. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes when I walk through the Tupperware aisle, I just.
Oh man.
Ooh. Yeah. That one has a resealable thing. You can get rid of all the air inside.
Yeah.
Oh. That's what gets me going, man. So anyways, back to the story. All right. So that wasn't even the worst thing about it. After I get done the intake, she's warmed up to me, feeling a little bit more friendly. So she introduces me to her husband.
Yeah. Oh, husband. Yeah, interesting.
It's a dog.
Oh,
she brings her dog over.
Dude. Oh no! Don't tell me this is. Oh my god! Don't tell me that. Don't tell me what I think is gonna happen right now. Don't even fucking tell me, man.
I want the money, so I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
Oh my god.
She dead ass fucking starts making out with this motherfucking dog, dude.
No, stop. Ethan, I would have gone off, bro. I would have gone off, man.
I had to hide my face because I was like,
oh my fucking god. Ethan, can I just ask something right now?
Yeah, sure.
It was a white woman, wasn't it?
No.
Oh man.
She was Spanish.
Okay. Wow. I think you met the one.
Bullshit, man. You think I haven't been on the internet for long enough? But the fucking this white women fucks dogs thing is ridiculous. And motherfucking
I don't know.
All rainbows of fucking women are fucking dogs, man. And the same with men.
I think they're just more,
and the same with men, honestly.
I think they're just more open about it. I don't know. They're more open about it. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
crazy, man.
People of all races do fucking really terrible shit, man. That's where I've landed on that kind of thing. Because to say that's not the truth is. How do I call you racist without being saying racist?
Bigoted.
A bigoted, bigoted person. Yeah, I think if you attribute something like that to just one race, go fuck yourself. I hate you.
Well, I'm a bigot. Those white women be fucking sucking dog dick left and right.
Yeah, so does everyone else. Yeah.
Either way, this lady, this Spanish lady was massaging her dog on camera or something.
No. Wait, hold on. She didn't go that far.
She was making out. She was making out with her.
Yeah, gave him a tongue kiss.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the worst story I've had with a furry. And I did that commission. Yeah, she was happy.
Holy moly.
And I got paid. So
was it with her and her dog? Was the commission of her and her dog?
No.
Okay.
No, it was her fursona and someone else, man. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Dude,
that saved me a lot of stress.
I think that would be less morally degenerate than actually doing it personally. I would say that. I would say that if you want a depiction of you doing something terrible over actually doing it, that's fine. That's fine, right? Nobody gets hurt. It's when you do cross that line.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have.
That's right.
So yeah, something about confidence. Andrew Tate. I think we should talk about
something about confidence.
Andrew Tate. Yeah, what do you think about the idea of men being sold? No, wait, hold on. What do you think about the idea of men being sold like guides to be confident or live a more confident life?
I mean, there's already been so much said on these fools, you know.
I think it's not about them. It's about you. I want to know about you. What do you feel?
Yeah. I think it's easy to sell like a glamorized version of manhood, you know, and like specify it, really put it into one box and kind of package it up and like be like, yeah, bro, it's all about the fucking just getting gains and getting pussy and getting this and getting, bro, it's just all about that. It's about, you know, it's about being the man of the household and this and fucking that. It's like, you know, they're just very specifying it to these, like, you know, old world ideas that, you know, some people can easily get attached to. And then they say crazy shit and then they just mix in a few, like, you know, normal ass things to say. They're like, you know, be confident in yourself, but, you know, don't be confident in things you know you're not good at. That's arrogant, you know? And it's like, yeah, that's fucking obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
They mix that shit in with all the rest of their fucking garbage, you know, just so it seems like, oh yeah, this guy knows what he's talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Well, the thing is with me is that I thought, you know, because this has evolved, right? The idea of selling people confidence and all that, you know, especially young men, because this is definitely about young men. It's not about like problem. It's not about guys that are fucking 45. They got fucking 3 divorces, 5 houses mortgaged and all that shit. It's about young men who don't know their place in the world, I think. And I didn't have a problem with the Jordan Peterson thing, where it's like, just make your bed, you know, start with that. And then, of course, he said some fucking other shit I don't agree with. But that part, I was like, I agree. You know, start with a baseline, the small things, and then work your way up.
I think that's a good example of what I was talking about, though. You know, they say almost relatively, oh, yeah, that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Where I think they draw the line, especially for me, and I don't know, a lot of other people, is they just start spitting out like hateful rhetoric, man. And I mean, that just like, that's for true. Me, that just I can't think of words correctly right now, but that just disqualifies all of their past arguments. I don't care if what they were saying before makes sense or, is true. Like, the fact that they're just spitting out hateful rhetoric towards their massive audience that's like extremely gullible is just fucking disgusting to me. I don't want to see that shit. Also, too, like, these like I don't even know what you call them. Like, what would you call them? Like the Menly men, like the Ben Shapiro's, the not Menly men.
I was like, wait, hold on.
Push those.
Yeah, this dude's wife takes more like
Jordan Peterson and all these guys who push that shit. I think there is a large epidemic of men who are truly lost, young men who are truly lost. They don't have any clue with what they want to do with themselves. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
They're lonely. They don't have many friends.
Yeah.
And their sole either entertainment or outlet is the internet, right? Obviously, I mean, it's what you do nowadays. People go on YouTube for entertainment and Twitch.
It's so much more easy than real life. Yeah,
and you just get pounded with these algorithms, and every guy can attest to this, even girls. Every guy could attest to this, and I got this shit back in 2015, 16, 17. You'd always get those like, feminist owned. This blue-haired bitch got owned. Like these mildly suggestive, like, takes from these videos that could easily just send you down a fucking weird ass subsection, some weird fucking pipeline that'll just isolate you even more than you already are.
Yeah, that's true.
It's nuts.
No, it is. And back when, before I played VRChat, I was one of those 100%.
I remember you telling me this.
Yeah. I used to be like pretty racist, pretty bigoted, because what I felt was a lot of people didn't like me for who I was inherently, and that's part of the cycle of what they're feeding you is like just the world hates you, but at least you got you, and it's like,
oh yeah.
And that's terrible. Yeah. That's a horrible message for young men.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. And I mean, like there is a whole like a lot of these pundits or whatever you'd like to call them, they don't trust the cis white man. They don't trust us, and they almost villainize themselves.
Exactly.
They're making it a lot more. Like, nobody's really saying that. I mean, online, yeah, sure, but nobody, you go in the real world, like, nobody's really being like ostracizing white men on this, like, cis white men on the streets. Nobody's doing that shit, man. Unless you're going to, like, specific protests, you're going to specific political or whatever, and you're surrounding yourself with that. But if you're just out on the street, nobody's being like, you fucking sissy, you sisser, I'm going to beat you up.
This guy breeds. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a horrible person.
This guy's a straighty. This fucking straighty.
Breeder.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy wants a loving family with kids and financial stability. Oh, get him.
It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. I don't understand. Like, obviously, like, it's in human nature to want to be a part of a group. Humans have a very distinct attraction towards group mentality, towards groups.
That's true.
And especially, online, it's easy to find yourself in any mixture of groups. But it's whatever gets you first. It's whatever catches the person's interest first that really kind of gets to them, gets in their head. So it's those Andrew Tates, all those people. The Sneeko motherfucker now who's nuts.
Yeah, that guy's just fucking Andrew Tate light, dude. A fucking great value.
Andrew Tate and Sneeko, I feel like are almost they're bad people, but yeah. I'm pretty sure they know what they're doing. They might not even have some of the beliefs that they're spouting out, but that they know that it will get them popular. They know that it's going to spread around. It's going to rile people up. It's going to get, debates going on. It's going to be a topic of conversation to bring up. So they continue doing it no matter what negative press they get. And that ended up with fucking Tate in whatever prison, fucking Romanian jail or some shit.
I think on that I think Tate is using it for money, financial stability. Yeah. I think he's just a money grubbing fucking motherfucker, man. Because
yeah,
he went into this with just a straight up like marketability kind of thing. Whatever, man. It was a lot business.
Of it was just money centric, right?
Exactly.
It was join my Andrew Tate class to get to make Tate coin or some shit, or to figure out the secrets to wealth and try to find out how to get rich or whatever.
Yeah,
get rich quick scheme essentially.
But with Sneeko, I think he actually believes it. I think he's just a dumb person. There's not.
A lot of Sneeko, I agree.
I've been keeping up with it with the moist thing where he's like doxing him now. It's crazy to me. It's like of all the people to dox, anyways, why would you dox Moist? Dude, he everything about him is like transparent, man. What are you doing?
Well, that's where the point where it's like I think he knows a little bit of what he's doing because he knows that Moist is huge. He knows he's a massive.
Yeah, he's just trying to ride coattails.
Massive talking head in the YouTube space. I mean, like he's I think that's even like a huge fan of Moist Carter, but he's like a legend, like a YouTube sort of legend. You know what I mean? So he knows that if he fucks with him, even the tiniest bit, he's gonna get that attention.
Speaking about legends, so I came up with a nice group for our group. It's called the Benny Baloney Community. What do you think? The reverberation is BBC. You just keep it
BBC. Got a ring to it.
And the thing is, Benny Baloney, a VRChat legend, by the way. Benny Baloney 3110. For those that don't know him, haven't been graced with him. He is in a lot of communities that I call the Benny Baloney world. The BBW, and within the Benny Baloney, within the Benny Baloney world, there are a lot of Benny Baloney communities, and I can't do this anymore. I thought of it.
Yeah. No, you're doing good. It's working, man. It's the Benny Baloney universe.
Yeah, the Benny Baloney world. A lot of BBCs are in this BBW, and they're just
exactly.
Sometimes they grind on each other while we're going at it, and it's a beautiful experience. Benny Baloney,
it's a lot of back and forth.
A great person that wants to know your breakfast or dinner.
He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He comes into every world whenever I'm there. He always squirts on me. It's the first thing he does. He does brings out the VRChat water emoji, and he squirts on me. He squirts on my friends. We talk a little bit about what's going on, like what happened during our day, and he's just a good guy. He's just good. Benny's a good old
Cameron,
old boy.
I don't think you remember the Benny Baloney lore, but that's not squirting. That's perspiration.
Perspiration, yeah, of course, definitely.
Yeah,
I don't believe I was ever corrected on that. I always just say that
he doesn't squirt on you. He bestows you with his perspiration.
His little bit of sweat, yeah.
It's just sweat from his brow. He graces you with it. It's like the nectar of the gods, and he only does that to women, not because he wants to squirt on them, but because he wants to. How are you doing, Queen?
Yeah.
What a beautiful man.
It's a little tip of the hat. It's a tip of the hat.
Yeah. He's sweating profusely because there's women around.
Exactly, man.
Exactly. Such beautiful women wherever he goes. It's great. I wish I was half the man Benny Baloney was.
True. He's a fashionista too. I mean, he's got a wonderful outfit on every single time I see him. He's dressed up to the nines.
Yeah.
Dressed up to the nines.
That white coat. Ooh.
Oh yeah, spiffy as hell.
Did you know that underneath his mustache is just a 2D texture of another mustache?
Really? Just like a flat texture of a mustache?
Yeah, he has 2 mustaches.
Holy moly. Hello, I'm back.
Hello. Welcome. I got my new beer. I'm on my 3rd one already.
Nice. That's what we call a hat trick.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me about a hat trick. I'm Canadian.
Exactly. Look, there we go.
Yeah.
Already spitting out the truths. All
right, welcome back, Cameron.
Man, I gotta get my centered over the crack.
All right. Get on that crack. Get on that crack, dude.
Yeah, I'm right on it. I'm right over it.
All right.
Oh, man.
What do you want to talk about? Confidence.
Oh, yes, of course. It's funny, like I said before, Ethan Etheath, I was surprised that you chose me specifically for confidence because, I don't necessarily consider myself like outgoingly confident, right? In some things, definitely, yes. But a lot of people tell me, hey, Cameron, how do you just talk to so many different people, man? You're just running around. Like, how do you even stand these people, And even like a lot of people who are like mutes in VRChat or just don't speak up too much. I mean, when I first started playing VRChat back in like 2018, I think 2019, I really didn't speak out that much either. I would go around and maybe I'd play guitar here and there. Like play a little bit of Riptide. Just
Wonderwall. Yeah,
play a little bit of Riptide. A little. No, but I'd talk to like a few people or something, and then that'd be it. But then, you just kind of realize, and you can end up realizing this like in real life too, which definitely helps, is that like, especially in VRChat, nobody gives a shit. I mean, there's so much stuff happening constantly in VRChat that even if you went up to that person and had a VR dick and swing it around in front of them, they're going to be distracted by the thing that happens 30 seconds later. There's so much like you really like going up to a person. Like, so literally what I do, I just start like, I was bored. Like I didn't know what to do. I would just talk to maybe 1 or 2 people. So I ended up literally just going up to every single person I would see in a world, every single person. And I just talked to them. I'd run bits off at them. I'd ask them about their outfits, about their hair. I'd ask how their day's going. Just simple stuff like that. And sometimes you get the, like, oh, fuck you, like get the fuck. I don't want to fucking talk to you. Or you play with that, or you can just move on to the fucking next person. It's surprisingly freeing when you realize like nobody gives a shit. Nobody at all. Even if they get upset, like you go up there and you're like, nice hoodie, asshole, and they get upset, like they take it like super seriously. It doesn't fucking matter, man. Nothing fucking matters.
My idea of confidence for me is probably from being confident in what I can provide, instead of like just being a confident person, being like, no matter what this interaction is like, the rest of my life is fine. No, for me, it's like, I know I can be a 110% fucking friend. I can draw them stuff. I can make them happy. I'm confident in my skills. Am I confident as a person? Definitely. Not really, but I'm confident in what I can provide for someone. It is very, that kind of confidence is very in like close to pride, which is I think it goes hand in hand.
Your version of confidence?
Yeah, my version of confidence is close to pride. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man.
I think there's different kinds of confidence.
100%.
Like you can be prideful in what, like your house. You can be prideful in your kids. You can be prideful in like your job. But I think those are kinds of confidence that are like, yeah, they're more closer to the actual reason. I mean, actual definition of confidence, instead of like just being too dumb to understand social cues. which can be mistaken for confidence.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that like the more people, like even people without social cues, right? The more you put in effort, the more you go out and you just talk around. Even if you fail, like people just fucking turn you out, like they turn you away every single time. The fucking 100 of them turn you away. Like you just keep on doing it, you'll get better. You'll get at least a little bit better.
Oh, you know? Well, yeah.
Be more confident in that.
Yeah, you can be more confident in your social skills, conversation skills.
Exactly.
I think that's an interesting thing because. Oh, sorry, I hit my bike. I think that's an interesting thing to think about, because a lot of people, when they think confidence, they think, well, how much shit do I have? How much shit can I talk about, right? And that's, I think that's a thing that's affecting young men right now, because how the Andrew Tate thing is like, how do you get more confident? Well, you just buy fucking cars, idiot. You just get a hot girlfriend.
Material wealth.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I don't think that's healthy, that it should be that way. I don't think, as a Buddhist, right? I think as a Buddhist, my idea is that you don't need material. You need to help people. You need to be a positive influence on people.
Yeah, no, I agree, Ethan. I definitely, I wouldn't negate it as, I wouldn't say it isn't a form of confidence, because I mean, if we're living like, I don't know how it's up there in Canada, but living in like a capitalist country, right? That is definitely a form of confidence that is heavily, romanticized, and it's definitely a form of confidence, right? I mean, in this country, if you have a nicer car, if you have nicer clothes, if you have a nicer house, it's definitely something that like it improves your status, and people 100% respond to that.
Absolutely. We get that here.
So especially like, in capitalist countries, those messages will really, simple. I guess it's in other countries too as well. People driving nicer cars.
I think that's pretty much everywhere now.
It's everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. The more that you have, the more confident you can be, or the more confident you should be.
But that's then, you realize that, material wealth isn't everything. It's about the relationships you have with people, and, how you treat those, and how you treat the people around you, and like what you do for your community, and that sort of thing. That's what I think.
You can. The more people respect you, I think the better it is for me. Because I don't want to just be a rich guy. I want to be a rich guy that pumps all of his money into making schools better or some shit. I don't know, man.
A philanthropist.
Exactly.
A full-on rapist.
Oh. Cameron.
What is it? How do you say it?
A philanthropist.
I think I said it first.
You did.
Yeah, philanthropist. Yeah. The guy that gives like money away to charities and stuff. Yeah, like Iron Man, and Bill Gates. Like, why hasn't not that I want this to happen or want this to ever happen, but why hasn't Facebook just bought VRChat yet?
Because of the Plex servers.
It's just the metaverse. It's just better. Metaverse.
No, it's because of the Plex servers. If they buy it, I don't know
what any of that means.
Okay. So Plex is a server where you can put movies and shit like that. That's what I mean, right? It is basically free.
Chains all that shit up.
Exactly. They would have to completely shut down VRChat, remove that option, and then they would.
Facebook's got the money to do it.
Yeah, but I don't think that it would last very long.
Yeah, it would suck.
Exactly.
It would suck.
I think
the VRChat player base would fucking hate it.
Exactly.
But I'm surprised that like with all the troubles they're having with like metaverse, like nobody's playing that shit. Let's be real.
Nobody
Nobody's playing metaverse.
But the thing is, right?
You'd think they'd be throwing money into something better than that. I mean, it's crazy.
I think it would be a good idea for Meta to buy VRChat, but I don't think that. I think it would be the death of VRChat. I think it would be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I think it would be straight up the death of it, because who is the majority that's playing?
It ruined the charm. It would ruin the charm. I mean, like you wouldn't be able to have like copyrighted entities. Like you wouldn't be able to be like SpongeBob running around.
Exactly.
Running around all over the place.
Exactly. And
that's what makes it great.
Like, you remember the EAC stuff, the easy anti-cheat stuff, where everyone was like, I'm going to fucking comfy VR or fucking home VR.
I'm not gonna lie, that did not change anything for me.
It didn't.
Like, maybe I barely used any of that shit in the first place.
As a streamer,
it did not change anything.
Back when I streamed VRChat, that was the best thing that ever happened. Why? Because kids could not get crashers. Back when I played
those
fucking
crashers were wild. They were so fucking lame.
They were.
Oh my god,
dude!
They'd have like crasher gangs. They'd be like, I'm repping the Grey Wolf Crasher team, bro. Dude. And they're like, I remember I literally had some dude in front of a girl. He's like, watch this. Look at this little pussy, bro. You say that shit to my face again, I'm gonna crash you, bro. And I was like, do it. And then he crashed me. I was like, all right. And then I just signed back. It's like, bro, you think it really disservices me that much that I have to open VRChat again in Steam? Is it really that?
It's like
they're acting like they put sugar in my gas tank or some shit. Like really fucked me over.
Yeah,
but it's like I have to open an internet, like a computer game again. Like, oh man. What a disservice, bro.
For me as a streamer, right? There used to be people that would go around like to low viewer things, find your lobby, and then track you down and crash you. And I actually caught one, because usually they try to be invisible when they do it. I caught one. I blocked them before they crashed me. They floated down in a no time to talk, and they were desktop. I had the quickest fucking block button, dude. Dude, I love that. I'm so glad that I got a clip of that, dude. That was crazy. It was just like
those little rascals.
Little fuckers, man.
You know what I'm saying? These little stupid guys. You know, they're just all they're doing. You know, this new generation. You know what I'm saying, Ethan? They're just on VRChat crashing good old folks. You know, just they're crashing good old
hard working North American.
They're watching their TikToks. All they're doing, they're sitting at the restaurant with their family, they're watching their TikToks. They got their phones open. They have to. That's what I was doing at their age, Ethan.
That's what I'm saying.
What I was doing at their age.
What were you doing? I was doing? What were you doing?
I was throwing rocks at trains and smoking weed, okay? I wasn't doing all this stupid bullshit. I was doing some real world bullshit. You know, I was doing some real world stuff. You get a big old, half-pound rock, you whip it at a freight train, man, and the sparks fly off of it. It makes a big noise. That's living, Ethan. That's living. None of this TikTok mind, melting kind of bullshit, this dog shit, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, real world stuff.
It did come across as like, just like, why are you doing this? Is this how you spend your time? Man, like that's all it felt to me. I didn't feel angry. I was like, well, if I was that age, I probably would have done the same thing.
I mean, like I used to like troll people, you know, when I was a babby, when I was like a 14-year-old playing like Uncharted 2. I used to fuck with people.
For me, I back when I was not 18, I would always say I was 18, and now I would try to get into like administrative roles and whatever I did. That was always who I was, man. I mean,
you got to when you get admin roles in video games.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, private servers. I played Ragnarok Online, dude. Man, it felt so powerful. It was like an MMO. It was like a Ragnarok Online was a shitty MMO from like early 2000s.
Okay.
Dude, man, I that was actually how I started drawing. It was spriting donation items on private servers of like anime stuff. I made like $3,000 in like 2 years.
God damn, man.
For an 11 to like 13-year-old, that's good money.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
exactly. Man. And I'm learning a skill, dude. That was where I started, man. I love that game, but I hate it. Every time they keep trying to bring back that game, it gets botted to shit. Why? Because nobody else wants to play it but bots.
Yeah. It's like going back to play like World at War, like Call of Duty World at War on the actual Xbox 360.
And I remember that game.
It's the only 10 people playing. They're just like flying through the air and shit, you know.
What was your first Call of Duty?
My first call. So, man, I really didn't get. I didn't play Call of Duties until like later. My parents were honestly pretty strict with like any gory games. Like they didn't let me play any M-rated games until I was 14 years old.
I played a lot. I played a lot of M-rated games. But you know the one that my dad,
granola.
You know what my dad didn't want me to play?
What's that?
The Warriors for PS2. That's
very specific.
That was the only game that my mother let me rent, and then my dad found out about it, and he was like, take that shit back, because it's like they're stabbing in that game, dude. Someone gets stabbed, and I was like, bro, I played God of War by now. I played God of War.
You're ripping out eyeballs and stuff, ripping out jugulars.
But that movie he actually knew about, so he was like, no way.
Good movie.
I have not watched The Warriors, but I know what happens in the PS2 game.
Yeah, there you go, man.
It wasn't even that bad.
The first gorier game I got was Fallout New Vegas. It was the first because I really wanted. You know what?
You're showing your asshole. Dude,
I had two older brothers, right? And they played fucking gore games. They played Gears of War. My brother was huge into Gears of War. You know, they chainsaw aliens' heads in half and shit.
That game.
I remember I was trying to get New Vegas right for Christmas. I wanted, can I get New Vegas for Christmas? And I was probably like maybe 13 years old. And, you know, my mom literally bought it. She, you know, had it like I literally knew she got it for me. Right. And then my brother told her to look up the trailer for Fallout New Vegas. And if you ever watch the trailer for Fallout New Vegas, it's literally like 50s jazz music, like
oh yeah, I remember.
And they're just like smashing people's heads. It's like the Bloody Mess Percon. They're like smashing people's heads off with like sledgehammers, and like people's heads are exploding, chests are getting ripped.
Yep.
And then she's like, "Yeah, we gotta get you something else. I can't get that for you for Christmas." It's like, I was like, you piece of fucking shit. I was so fucking pissed.
Fallout New Vegas?
I ended up getting it the next year, and it's one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite game series.
Fallout New Vegas was one of my It still is one of my favorite games. I've never played the DLC.
Amazing storyline.
Never played the DLC.
Amazing.
No, everyone says it. Everyone says it's amazing.
If you like New Vegas, I mean, it's just an extension of the game at this point. It's so cheap.
Apparently, like people have the DLC in such high regard that it's like, oh, it's better than the base game. It's just better.
The writing, man. All of the writing is just
Fallout New Vegas. It had me, man. Like that golden age of like story games, of Bethesda games, I guess. Like fucking Oblivion into Fallout New Vegas
in like 7 months too,
dude.
They made like New Vegas in 7 months.
That game was crazy good. And maybe if
buggy from the start, 100%. But they got their shit together.
Anyways, I got gin. I'm gonna do some shots.
Some goddamn gin.
Beefeater. I had Tanqueray.
Beefeater, man. Oh shit!
Yeah, I had Tanqueray, but fucking Beefeater, I find is like it's a more muted taste.
It's a real English. I gotta sneeze. Shit. Ooh, god damn!
Thank you for sneezing in my ears.
Biggest sneeze I've ever had in a while, man. Jesus,
God, my ears sound so goopy now.
Hit. Dude, what the fuck, man? That was like somebody punched me in the face. Jesus.
All right, here we go. Yeah, you have a drink?
Yeah, I got a little bit left of a drink here. I'm not going too crazy tonight, you know.
Yeah, you want clink glasses while I down this?
Of course. Anytime.
All right. Well, there you go.
Here, I'll finish mine as well.
Gin is
hello, Miller.
Gin is not something that you do shots with. Fuck.
Yeah, man, that's rough. I was gonna say Beefeater straight, man. That's it's like you're drinking apple cider vinegar, man. It's like you're just,
it actually tastes
like
fine.
Yourself.
I
can't do gin, dude. I can't do gin, man.
No, Tanqueray shots are fucking bad because it tastes so piney. But Beefeater tastes like normal ass gin. I don't know, man. It tastes as straight gin to like close to vodka as physically possible. It's good.
Shit.
Yeah,
I remember I can mix them with stuff. I can't do straight gin. I don't know. There's something about it. Something about it for me. I don't know. Maybe that's very English.
I got tonic water if I want to get fucking smashed, and I got lemons.
A little spritzed. Yeah. You got a whole bar set up?
No, I wish I did. I have an old drinking book from like 1920s.
Oh, that's sick, man.
No,
make some vintage cocktails.
I want to make a Cafe Diablo. You know what that is?
No, it sounds good. It sounds great.
Where you cut a orange in order to make like a staircase. It's like a little slide thing, and then you coat it with bourbon or brandy. Ooh. No, it's brandy, and then you light it on fire, and then you extinguish it with coffee, and it lands in the same glass.
Shit, man, that's like a whole spectacle, man. You got
it's meant to be
show, man.
It's meant to be. The only places that do it now do it at tableside. It's beautiful. There are a lot of videos on. You know what? Fuck it. Video on screen of someone doing that. There you go. Boom. Thank you, past me.
Yeah, man.
Right.
That was great. I love that. That was great. I love that video.
It's probably really still going right now. I'm probably speeding it up. All right, there you go.
It's really good. It's great when it's great when it's fast like that, when it's sped up.
Look at that. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay. Moving on.
Okay, stop it. Stop the video. Stop the video now.
Video stop. Okay. Yeah. What do you think about the VRChat community in terms of confidence? Because I don't think they are. I think your average person.
There's a lot of people that are average person, yeah, but I think there's a lot of people that are confident in VRChat. I think they're definitely. I mean, it's a social game, you know. After all, I mean, it's meant for socializing. It's meant for people who are trying to be sociable. I think being sociable in itself is you know, showing some form of, at least a minuscule form of confidence, you know. But at least they're showing it. You
know? For me, I believe in my 10 months of streaming VRChat every day. I think a lot of people use it for that reason, where they want to be more confident in themselves. But I don't think they get to that. I think they step in line with a lot of other people's antisocial behaviors, yeah, traits and all that stuff, where they just end up as mirror dwellers. I think that's actually a problem. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's healthy.
Mirror dwelling specifically?
Mirror dwelling, you know, playing music instead of talking to people. I think these things are definitely traits of someone that's antisocial. They want to be social.
Yeah.
But they don't know how. They don't know how to say hello.
I think that's true. I think it's funny because a lot of the times that is a challenge that I like to do. I like to give myself little challenges, right? Mm-hmm. And that's a challenge I kind of do, funnily enough, in VRChat servers, which, like you were saying, a lot of mirror dwellers or people who, you know, enjoy themselves in front of the mirror. They're kind of hard to get by. You know, they're hard to kind of like have a conversation with. A lot of the times they'll like ignore you. And a lot of the times I challenge myself. I try to like break through the people. You know what I mean? And I'm not, Ethan, if you probably heard this from me before, to at least several times. I do this all the time. But what always gets the mirror dwellers, okay, to speak, right? Because there's a lot of the times they're couples, right? You see these couples sitting there.
Not always, but usually, yeah.
Not always.
Sometimes.
Not always. I mean, I'll give you another example of this, even if it's just a single person, right? But if it's a couple, right, I go, you two are the cutest VRChat couple I have ever seen. And I've seen a lot of VRChat couples.
That's a recent one.
You two are adorable. You two are, and I go off and I keep going on about it. And like, they start being like, oh, okay, this guy's actually like, he's not. Well, I think a lot of people see an avatar like mine. They're like, oh, this guy's gonna fuck with us. This guy's just gonna be a complete fucking.
This guy's trolling me.
Wild shit. And then when I'm like, I come up to somebody, I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? How's your day going? And then they're like, okay, shit, this guy's not so bad. But I mean, especially with a lot of the times the people in the mirror, you just have to be like, some people you just have to be overwhelmingly nice to at the beginning, and then they'll break through and they'll like kind of, you know, show themselves a little bit more, you know.
It's all about breaking that facade.
Yeah, I agree that, you know, I think it's fine, you know, if you want to fucking chill in the mirror and just fucking, especially like a lot of people are really into avatars in this game, and they want to like just look at their work or whatever.
It's like
it's not, you know, my thing specifically, but you know, just chilling in the mirror, just fucking listening to music. I guess I don't really care. But if you do it like 24/7, that's a problem, right? I guess if you're doing anything 24/7, it's a problem. But I even find myself, even with like a group of friends. Maybe it's different from what you were talking about, but
I'm talking about like everyone.
And you're in a mirror.
I'm talking about everyone.
What do you mean everyone?
Like your everyday person, someone that joins like a Great Pug or Black Cat or something like that.
Or like a random person.
Yeah, and they just
doesn't really know
the first fucking mirror that they see, they just plop down and hope that someone talks to them, or doesn't talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I mean. Maybe that's just the first. It's just their spawn point, their homeroom. You know what I mean? They just go there and then they just wait. That's their routine. You know what I mean? But I find that a lot of times you can break through to them. You can break through to them. You can meet some wonderful people. You can also meet some assholes. You never know.
Yeah, a lot of assholes on this fucking game, man. I say game. It's not a game. It's social media. I've said this.
It can be a game, but yeah, it is mostly social media.
I've said this multiple times. VRChat is not a game; it's social media.
It's both. It's like, but it's like the way. Well, I don't know.
It's like
Farmville.
Yeah, exactly. It's Facebook Plus, man. It really is, man.
Kinda. I think there's definitely potential for games in VRChat.
Oh, there is absolutely
could be potential, and I especially like somewhat storytelling kind of stuff, and like.
Remember when I beat your ass in fucking Ridge Racer?
Hey pal, okay, that's not how real life driving works. All right, I'm a real.
I wouldn't know. I don't drive. I don't know.
I would smoke your ass. You've never driven before. No. I would smoke your ass.
Yeah, okay. I would hope so. I've never driven before.
I'd smoke your ass, dude. Okay.
No, that was fun, dude. I love Ridge Racer. I forgot to fucking favorite that.
That was a good map.
I forgot to fucking favorite that. Map. Jesus Christ!
I think you can still look. You can look in your recently visited worlds.
Yeah, it's probably there, man. I want to play Ridge Racer.
I'm probably got that there, to be honest with you. Yeah, man, that was a fun fucking game.
Daytona,
those motherfuckers fly, man.
It reminded me of Daytona USA. That game was fucking sick. I love the music in Daytona.
I think VRChat racing games could really go off. I think they could become popular if they got the fucking controls right. Because they always map the stupidest fucking controls.
They do it for Quest users.
VRChat driving game, and it's literally like it's all on one controller. It's like you're steering with your analog stick, and you're also accelerating. You have to like push your analog stick forward like it's Halo 3, like you're a fucking mongoose.
Dude, you remember Halo 2? You remember? I only played Halo 2. Halo 2 was fun, even with like no people.
Halos were all fun, man.
All of them?
Halo's a great. Halo is great. Halo series is a great game. Not all of them, but you know what I mean. The majority of them. I mean, fucking the first one's nostalgic. 2, great story. 3, great multiplayer. You got Reach. You got fucking ODST with the waves of fucking.
I played ODST. I played ODST, and it was story didn't get me. But
it wasn't the best, but it had its. There was a I can't remember for the life.
It felt like you weren't a superhero.
It's really fun.
That's what I like about ODST is that it reset your, because you're used to playing with Halo.
You're not a Spartan.
You're not a Spartan.
Little drop shock trooper.
You're just an everyday boy, just working the field. Yeah. It was great.
Exactly.
I love ODST,
but I'm not gonna lie. I played that so long. I was like an infant when I played that. I couldn't tell you
You're showing your age, and it's making me fucking feel old, man.
I was very young.
I got gray hairs in my beard. That's a good question. That was a good question. I can see.
2009. I want to guess. I'm gonna guess like
probably 2000,
like almost 2010, maybe 2010. I don't know.
ODST 2009. You were right. Wow, September 22nd.
Oh shit, dude. Yeah. No, that sounds right.
That
sounds right.
I remember for
I was 11 years old.
For that Christmas, I got a jailbroken 360, and I got like 3 games.
Oh, nice, man.
It was it was Halo ODST, Dragon Age Origins, and Bayonetta. Dude, those games were fucking sick.
Ooh, you got Bayonetta, man. That was, yeah.
I played all of those games. I did not sleep. I played all of those games until finish. I completed them within a day. But I loved every single one of them. I did not leave that sofa only to piss.
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
Dude,
and when you stand up, all you did was you just stood up from the sofa and you pissed into a little milk jug.
No, that used to be me when I played Warcraft, but no.
Oh shit, dude! You have to have the
ask my mother who is probably listening to this about that. She did find a piss jug
Oh my God, Ethan! Really? You had the piss jug?
I had the piss jug.
You acquired the piss jug back in the day?
I had the piss jug. Yeah. No poop socking though.
Oh my goodness.
No poop socking. No.
Well, yeah. I mean, the standards are pretty low, Ethan, but no poop sock. No poop sock.
No poop socking.
No poop sock.
But the piss jug, yes. I did do the piss jug. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to fucking the bathroom.
I respect that.
The bathroom was literally like across the hallway.
Yeah, you just couldn't do it. Yeah, no. Dude, what you should have done is you should have gotten a hose and you could like put it all the way to the toilet, you know? Just pissed in the hose.
That's too smart for me. Dude, that was when fucking
Get a funnel, hook it up to a hose.
what's the best Joker's name? What was this actor? The people everyone
Best Joker. Heath Ledger.
Yeah, that's when he died. So it's been a while.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm
Since you piss jugged it?
yeah, since I piss jugged. Yeah, Heath Ledger. Yeah. When he died.
Sorry, I'm in this funny position there, Ethan. My cat has entered my room. Say hello to Scooter, everybody.
Hello, Scooter. Can you send me a picture of Scooter? I'm gonna plaster him on. You touched the green screen, Cameron.
Oh no! I've been succumbed by the background. It's eating me up, Ethan. Ethan.
You're destroying my set. You're the first guest to ever destroy.
It's staring me. It's sucking me in. It's so.
You're making it worse, Cameron. Maybe I should have said no alcohol.
I gotta pee really bad.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
All right.
Oh man. Yes. Where were we?
I want to ask you about some dark things about your childhood.
Oh, okay. All right.
What's the worst
I didn't
thing?
know it was this type of show. What's
the worst thing that happened to you as a kid?
Oh my God, that's very personal, Ethan.
That's the point.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I want to answer that, man.
It doesn't need to be like the most, but you know, what's a terrible person-defining moment for you?
Hold on, my cat's giving me some gruff. He's meowing at my door. A terrible defining moment for me?
Yes.
I don't know. I had a pretty good childhood, but to be honest with you,
that's depressing.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to get too personal.
You don't need to name names.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it on air. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
I don't want to get involved with the feds even.
Feds? As a kid?
I don't want to get involved with the feds.
As a kid?
Yeah, I mean, you don't. I don't think you know how much how much I got down. You know.
What?
You don't understand how much I was involved. Kind of like I said.
But I want to know that. That's why I asked.
I can't say that. I can't say too much, dude.
All right.
I can't be. I want to quote MF Doom and saying, okay, listen to this. MF Doom, the late great MF Doom. He said this. He said, "Rap snitches telling all they business, sit in the court and be their own star witness." You know what I mean? You don't want to be. I don't want to be. Expelling anything.
Let me ask something then. Instead of the worst thing that you've done, what's the worst thing that someone done to you?
That's the same thing.
What?
I don't know. I don't know, dude. One time my friend called me stupid, bro. Like, I don't know. And that was really hurtful. What? Dude, it hurt, man. What do you like a close friend? He calls you dumb. He calls you stupid. Oh my god, this cat, dude.
You go from the most lukewarm thing to like, I can't talk about this. This is way too much.
It is.
What? That must have been really bad then. What, did you kill someone?
It was bad. It was horrible. It was horrible, man.
You sold cocaine to a pregnant girl?
Okay, we don't have to start, shooting out accusations. All right.
Well, I was just cute.
We don't have to
quoting a song.
The DEA. I don't want anybody involved. You know.
All right. What change would you want to see in the average VR chatter?
What change? The average VR chatter. Man, the ability to kind of like to leave their group. You know what I mean? Not like leave their group. Like obviously stay with your group. You know what I mean? But try to connect with more than other people than just one circle of friends.
I fully agree.
Your horizons.
I fully agree.
Expand your horizons constantly talk, see what other people are saying, see what other people are thinking,
I fully agree.
That's what's great.
I think
that's what's great about it.
I think you
can get 5 million different opinions.
I think the social exactly. I think the social aspect of VRChat is amazing. I think the idea of that the game can break you out of your shell is amazing. I think it is
definitely.
I think it is a great tool for people to build a relationship, not with other people, not only with other people, is what I mean, but to help people break out of their shell. You just. I think a lot of people suffer from this idea that you need to have a social group that respects you for what you are instead of just realizing what you are.
Snocko's a wonderful man. Snocko, that man is one of, not many people know this, right? Actually, a lot of people do, but more people need to know this. See, he gave me this can. He gave me this can of Miller here. You see this?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
I mean, this is like,
it's great.
When people say they have like everyday carries and it's some dumb shit, like a little pocket knife and like a I don't know, like a handkerchief or something.
Wait,
Miller can.
Do you drink Miller from a can or?
Yeah.
Do you? Not the glass?
I drink it from whatever. I drink it from whatever I can get it in, but the cans are cheaper, man.
The cans are cheaper. I see. I bought a 6-pack of the bottles.
I mean, Miller of the glass bottles are the best, dude. I mean, those are the best. It's the best way to drink it.
It's very unintrusive as a beer. I've learned that.
It is.
This is my fourth.
And why people drink it.
I'm probably going to drink the rest of it tonight after we get off. But
right, man. Okay, if you don't mind, Ethan, I actually have a sponsor. I don't know if like.
But hey, I'm not getting the money for that, Cameron. I'm not getting the.
Well, I could throw you a few like Millers, or I could throw you like a case or a few.
Sure, go for it.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Just give me 1 second here. I got the script. A favorite among bartenders, brewers, and beer lovers in general, Miller High Life was launched as Miller Brewing Company's flagship beer in 1903. Its crisp, easy-drinking flavor is the epitome of the American lager category. True to its original recipe, it's brewed with a proprietary blend of malted barley, hops from the Pacific Northwest, and Miller yeast. Miller High Life, the champagne of beers.
Did you have that?
Anyways, man.
Did you have that tab open? As like,
yeah.
You expected to say that.
Well, yeah. I was sponsored by Miller High Life. They're paying me to advertise.
Is it NDA to ask how much?
Well, I mean,
Why didn't they approach me? Why you?
Well, why Ethan Etheath? Why me? Why Cameron 3344? Why is he sponsored by Miller High Life? The guy with the Miller High Life can in his hand currently, and who is also has been currently drinking
Why
Miller High Life.
Wait, hold on, Cameron. Are you making more money off this thing than me? Like, is that what you... Yeah.
Why do you think I came on here, Ethan? No.
It hurts.
Of course not. Of course not.
You know what bothered me about streaming?
What's that?
Asking friends for money. I never liked asking friends for money. They
just don't.
Well, the thing is, right? There were
yeah.
A few friends in our friend group. They asked me. They would donate to me or subscribe with actual money instead of Prime. And that felt really bad.
Yeah. Man.
I know it shouldn't because it's such a small thing, but it's like, damn, I don't like. Maybe that's why I haven't gotten into streaming that big on Twitch, because it's like, I don't want to ask people to subscribe to me unless I don't know them.
Yeah, it's like too personal if they send it to you or something. It's like, oh, it's too personal.
Yeah, it feels like I'm using them.
Yeah, I mean, if they're, people do like supporting their friends. People like supporting their friends. People like, some people's love language is gift giving. Some people like giving gifts away.
Yeah,
giving things away, monetary value.
Well, not monetary value for me, but more like skill in like time. Like I like drawing things for people that I actually appreciate. The Ghosty Cat picture on screen, boom. I drew that because I appreciated Ghosty Cat for being a prop in my stream.
Wait, is that all Ghosty Cat is to you? A prop, Ethan?
Yeah.
Is that all she is to you?
Women are props, yeah. We're about to wrap this up. Yeah, I don't think timid is like an insult. I think that's just how they are. They don't want to be the center of attention. They want to be someone that observes everyone else, and I think that's absolutely fine. I think confidence isn't something that is needed. I think it's something that is wanted. And if someone doesn't want confidence, then they don't need it.
No, not necessarily. I think a lot of people, when they think of confidence, they think of specifically social confidence. You know what I mean? But I mean, you could have you could be confident in plenty of different ways. Yeah. I know Ghosty is a wonderful artist. She makes great artwork as well, and I know she knows that too.
I've never seen any of what Ghosty Cat draws. I might hit her up, but
they have that group. They have the MILF group on VRChat, and that the logo is Ghosty Cat's artwork.
So I'm not gonna lie.
The banner or whatever.
They sent me one push DM in MILF, and I left.
Oh, I don't think I've never gotten anything from MILF.
You don't send me.
What, in VR?
Yeah, in VRChat. You don't send me push notifications. I will leave.
A no.
I will leave.
It's a no.
It's like when you join a big Discord like server and they add everyone. And it's like, wow, I didn't even know that I was in this. I'm leaving.
Yeah, I feel that. That is crazy how they snagged the name MILF though. That was pretty wild. They snagged that shit.
I'm a no group guy till I die, man. Unless I make my own group.
You don't fuck with your solo rider.
Exactly. I'm a lone wolf.
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse high rise.
I wonder if that will get me DMCA'd.
Man, if my voice is that good, man, hell, dude.
Dude,
maybe.
Back when I used to scream fucking exactly Beat Saber.
Like, the fuck sings that?
Bon Jovi. On fucking Beat Saber, I played Everything Fine, and then I got to Mariah Carey's like All I Want for Christmas Is You. That was the only time I got DMCA. That was fucking horrible.
That's a good one to get DMCA'd too.
I was like, damn, fuck, Jesus.
That is an incredibly DMCA-able fucking song right there, dude.
Dude, it's everywhere. I didn't think I would get DMCA'd for it.
Why, man?
I had no viewers.
Why you would?
0 viewers, and she still did it.
Song. It's such a profitable song.
Mariah Carey fucking came down from the heavens herself and DMCA'd me.
60 no scopes your ass.
Yeah, exactly. She was like, all right, let's check the bot. See what comes up. Oh, this motherfucker called ETH_. Fuck that guy. Give me that money that you're not making, man. It fucking muted my VOD. Goddamn.
Yeah. Yeah, shit, dude.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, dude. If I'm telling you right now, look, if I'm smoking marijuana at all, there is a 70% chance that I have completely forgotten what the conversation is about. I mean, we could be in the middle of it. I could have just started it. I could have brought the topic up, and literally after that, completely forgot what I was saying.
All right, let's wrap.
It's astounding.
Let's wrap this up in the last 20 minutes. What do you want to talk about? Is it balls in your court? What's on your mind?
Balls in my court. What's been on my mind, man? Oh, dude.
Anything.
I'm gonna be honest. This may be a little bit boring for the folks at home. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna talk a little bit about work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A little bit about the job. You know what I'm saying? A little bit about the job. Ethan, have you ever been to an American trailer park before?
I've not been in America other than to get to Japan.
Have you ever been in a Canadian trailer park before? I'm sure it's not.
I've lived in one, yes.
Oh, you've lived in a trailer park, Ethan. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You may know what I'm talking about a lot here. So, like I said earlier in this broadcast, in this radio broadcast, I am a trailer park electrician, or I work under a trailer park electrician. You know, I do the panel hookups, I do the disconnect hookups.
Just call yourself a handyman. It sounds as prestigious.
Kind of shit, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's, you know, I work with electrical
ladies and femboys.
You know, it's a little bit of a sparky.
Hold on, ladies.
Of a sparky.
Ladies and femboys. Cameron, 3344. He's single, and he's good with his hands.
I used to play the saxophone, ladies. You know what I'm saying? I used to trill those notes like no tomorrow. You know,
I want to learn the accordion.
Yeah, man. The accordion's a good one, man. That's a good one.
I'm ambidextrous. Like people don't know that about me. I'm ambidextrous. This is my left hand.
Really?
Yeah.
But with trailer parks, man, those are pretty much like modern day shanty towns, or at least a lot of the trailer parks that I've worked on, man. Like the people who own the trailer parks are literal slumlords. They're fucking slum. They do not give a shit about the people living in them.
Yep.
And it's sad. It's such a sad thing, man. And it's funny too, right? Because a lot of what's stereotyped in, you know, trailer parks is just like kind of like, you know, like white trash, you know, like white hillbillies. It's every walk of life, man. Like we'll see like some of the tenants are from Eastern Europe. There's an older lady from Ukraine who came here. Like this is like the first affordable housing she completely saw, and she just went for it. But they just fuck these people. I mean, they still got to pay fucking lot fees, man. They're essentially paying like, you know, $600 a month, even though they already put down $60,000 for their trailer. Even more now. It's like a fucking $140,000 for a fucking double wide, man. It's nuts.
Jesus.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
I've seen single wides for fucking in the 100,000s, man. One that I've hooked panels up for. They're selling for over 100K.
That's crazy.
It is nuts. And when we test, so like when we hook up a house to the electrical grid, we hook it up to its meter. We test all the outlets. We have this little plug-in tester. You just plug it into the outlet. 2 lights show up if it's good, it works, and then 1 light will show up if there's something wrong within the outlet. And you go and you just plug it into all these wall outlets to see if they're all good, and then if they are, then you're set. But when you pull them out of the outlets on the wall is so thin that when you're pulling it out of the outlet, the entire wall bows out.
Ooh.
As you're pulling it out of the outlet. And these are new homes. These are new fucking homes.
Jesus, so they're made like shit.
They're selling to people. They're made like shit. And also, too, ran into several different occasions where the propane hookups have been fucked up, where there was propane leaking into several different trailers. Dude, one time.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was this new younger woman moved into a new trailer, and she was just like, she came outside because there's construction going on in these trailer parks. They're always moving in new trailers, jamming them in there like fucking sardines. And this lady comes out and she's like, guys, my trailer smells really funny all of a sudden. We go in there and it reeks of fucking propane. It just reeks of propane. And
don't they?
She's like, yeah, I lit a candle because it smelled real funny.
Oh God!
And we were like, blow that out immediately. We're like, where is it? Where's the candle? We were like, get out of the house right now.
Jesus,
out, man. It is genuinely bad how little the trailer park owners care about their tenants, man. It's crazy. It really is. And a lot of them too are elderly communities. They're 55 and plus, 55 plus communities that are trailer parks. It's wild.
I need more alcohol for
trailer
that.
Parks, dude. Dude, like, and a lot of the things I want to get this clear too, out to the public, out to the masses, that people can have nice trailers, dude. You'd be surprised.
That is true.
50-50. It's a really 50-50 occurrence. I mean, and it's different in some trailer parks. Some trailer parks entirely are nicer than others. I mean, some have entire like little elementary schools in them, and like a nice playground and basketball court and all that kind of stuff. And that's nice and all. But there's also some other ones that are like all the trailers are from the 70s and 80s or whatever. But either way, it's a 50-50 chance whether I'm walking into absolute hoardersville, like there's like shit buckets and like roaches crawling all over the place, or I'm walking into like just a nice house. It's like people they got the big TVs in there, nice computer setup. They got the big bed, like nice couch, area. Like some of these places are actually, nice if people keep up with them. It's just how shittily they're built is the only unfortunate thing. They just don't hold up.
My thing for my parents used to have a trailer lot, and it was nice. It was nice-ish. It was good enough, right? It didn't have good internet, so I don't really care. But if it had good internet, I wouldn't care. I would move to one if it had good internet, but they don't. Back in what was it? We lived in, not lived. We condoed, I guess, in Kawartha Lakes, which was very nice. That fucking that city was like stepping into Delfino Plaza. If you know from Mario Sunshine, dude.
Maybe I think because they made a Mario Kart map about that, right?
Yes,
that plaza,
they did.
Right?
They did.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
It was beautiful, but the trailer park was like, dude, there was fish everywhere. I remember.
Fish?
Yeah, there's fish everywhere. I went to. I went with a buddy to I think my dad's friend or something like that who lived on the lot. onto a boat, and I caught one of my first fish, and I cooked it up that night, dude. Oh my god, dude! I love trailer living. If only it had good internet.
Oh man, some of them probably do have decent internet. I mean, they're hooked up with whatever's in the area. I mean, like where I'm working is like Saratoga, New York. So that's like, even though their trailer, I mean, it does get bumfuck up in Saratoga. I'm not gonna lie, but Saratoga is well known for its horse racing. It's one of the biggest horse racing tracks in all of America. It's in Saratoga, New York, and then like the outskirts is just kind of like fucking woods and like just nothing but fucking woods and fucking trailer parks. But they'll get good internet just because they're right next to Saratoga. So man, if you need a new trailer park to live in, Ethan, we could hook you up with one. Only $140,000 for a fucking double wide.
You think I got that much?
Hold apart.
You think I got that much?
Yeah, man.
Look, I have money, not that much. Oh boy, yeah, lot fees. Man, lot fees are fucking expensive as shit here.
$600, dude. $600.
Oh no, they're more expensive here. They're like double rent.
Crazy.
They're like double rent here. It's fucking
doesn't make sense.
It's crazy, man.
Dude, you could buy. What I don't understand. You could buy a literal house for $140,000 anywhere in that area instead of a trailer. I don't know why people do it.
I looked at houses in like the middle of nowhere America, and it's like $100,000 for like this big property, but it's in the middle of nowhere. So but it's like a homestead. It's great. It's like, what the fuck? How the fuck are people not living here? But there's no internet. There's no internet. You got dial up.
There's no internet. There's nobody either. Just you.
I'd be fine with just me. I don't leave the house, but I would want a big house with good internet, and you can't get that. You can't get that. That's not a realistic thing to want.
You got to get the new satellite internet. The new what is it called? The
Elon Musk's fucking
Elon internet. Elon yeah, exactly.
I know a few people in our group have that. But
I guess it's pretty good, man. I saw there's some dude who's living out his fucking van. One of those rich people who pretend like they're homeless. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go around like in their van, they grow out dreadlocks and stuff.
Dude,
and
anyone
of those, he was gaming in it. He was playing like League in his fucking van. Like,
he wasn't gaming hard enough, huh? He couldn't afford a fucking actual game. He had to pay.
I just love getting outside. I love going out in nature. You know what I mean? I just pop the door open. I open up a game of League.
I like both. I like both. I would play games and fish and stuff like that. Absolutely. I would live a pescatarian lifestyle. Absolutely. 100%. But
I could probably live off of fish. I could probably live if that was if I only had to eat.
I lived pescatarian for a while. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The fish is good for you.
Fish, it tastes good too.
I'm a big salmon guy. I love some salmon.
Ooh.
I love some salmon. I like.
Dude,
I only like clams when they're in chowder, but otherwise, I'm not a big fan.
I love cooking. Cooking is one of my the things I have pride in. But
yeah,
I remember I cooked this one fucking salmon with like sesame oil. Oh my god, it came out so good. The skin. Yeah, I'm talking about food. I shouldn't be talking about food. I'm gonna make myself hungry. I got the shot. After this cut, I'm going to do it. Cameron, you got any more alcohol?
No, I'm all out. I'm dry.
Dry. How much?
Surprisingly.
How many Millers did you have?
3.
You only bought 3 Millers, huh?
I only had 3 Millers, but I wasn't planning on drinking too crazy. I can't go crazy every night, Ethan.
Do you have any more Blinkos?
I'll be dead. I do. I don't know how much of them I want to do.
You want to hit Blinko when I take the shot?
Different. Blinko is a little. I'll hit a little Blinko, but Blinko is different.
Wait,
than,
don't do it right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the shot. You hit your Blinko.
Yeah, man. I'm blinked out.
Clink glasses.
Clinko.
Tink.
Clinko.
Tink.
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah, dude.
Man.
Fuck, bro. I'm getting fucking smacked. Man.
All right.
If you got the time.
Yo.
Have you ever considered doing stand-up?
No.
No. That's surprising.
Oh man. No, I could not do that shit, bro. I'm a pussy, man. I mean, like, I'm not good at writing things, man. If anything, I would like to probably take like an improv class, maybe. Maybe that would spark an interest in more stand up. But if anything, I want to be quicker on my feet. You know what I mean? But I'm more about like improvisational humor.
Exactly.
You know?
Me too. I'm more of a fan of like, you know, like we both like Tim and Eric stuff.
Yeah, man. Lucy and Philip.
Yeah, Tom goes to the mayor, shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's
Big Clock on the Wall.
Yeah,
those shows are great, dude.
Yeah, no. I love improv. I love like Seinfeld. Seinfeld is probably one of my favorite things where it's like just
never heard of
it. The funniest thing to me in Seinfeld is when Jerry is just looking on well like these people talk about like random shit. I thought that was like hilarious. But like the unspoken deadpan kind of thing. It's like in disbelief that this is happening to you. I love that shit. That's my sense of humor.
Yeah, I do like a good bit of deadpan humor. It's good stuff.
Yeah, deadpan humor is definitely my thing. I'm not saying like absurdity isn't funny and like quick fucking Among Us that's funny, right? But like I've always liked that, and I've had people ask me, it's like, why don't you do stand up? It's like, bro, I'm 4'7". I got a fat leg and a skinny leg, man.
Well, that's the best reason to do it, man.
What? Where I'm the joke?
No, of course not, man. Of course not.
I'm kidding.
It's just being up there, man. It's just being up there. You know, being in front of the crowd, I guess.
I've been thinking about this.
I guess it's the same thing with stand up. You know what I mean? You just can't care. You just can't give a shit about what people think. I mean, that's honestly probably one of the bigger tests of confidence right there, man. Doing stand up.
Exactly.
You know, going up there and like risking, you know, people directly in front of you who are all staring at you, you know, having to face their disagreement or their uninterest in whatever you're doing.
I think that's
just dealing with that, just being like, okay, yeah, they don't fuck with us.
I definitely think that's a one part of confidence that I wanted to touch on, which was you know, as a kid taking like public speaking classes. I think that's very important, at least for men.
I hated public speaking when I was a kid, especially when I was a kid.
I never had any.
I did not. I just hated it. I didn't like it. I'd always like fumble my words, shit like that. It wasn't until I like graduated, something clicked in me where I was just like, fine. I just had fun with it, you know. I just, you know, added like some hoo-hoo ha-has in there.
Is that when you killed that old lady for meth?
That's when I killed that old lady for meth? Yeah. You know, Ethan, I told you I didn't want to talk about that, you know, you asked me what, like, that, like the worst thing that ever happened to me when I was younger was, and I told you not to bring that up, man. I told you.
I can't believe you would do that, Cameron.
That was one of the things we talked about. Like in the even before we came on, I said, don't talk about that moment. And,
look, I'm 5 millers in, man.
Okay, well, just if I would appreciate it if you just didn't bring it up.
I won't bring it up again. You know, sorry.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's continue with the interview. It's fine.
Why does she have that much math? Okay, anyways.
Okay, yeah.
All right, sorry, King.
Yeah.
A lot of like public speaking, I think, is actually really important for like the development of people. Not only like men and women, especially men though, because a lot of men, you know, it affects a lot of the other facets of life, other than just like your job.
How do you mean? Like
picking up women
with other men?
No.
Oh, picking up women.
Picking up women.
Men.
You know, being assertive. Because I think there is a difference between being assertive and being confident, but I think there's definitely being assertive gives off the impression of being confident.
Yes. Of course. I mean, I feel like it's an attribute of confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like me,
I don't necessarily think it defines it, you know.
I would say I'm not that assertive, but I am confident. If you ask me to do something for you, I will do it. And I will be proud of what I make, but as far as like being assertive, and it's like, I want to do this for you, and it's like, no, not really. I have to want to.
Yeah.
I have to want to. You have to convince me, is what I want to say. You have to convince me. It's like
to do the work.
Exactly. Not only the work, it's like that you will appreciate it, even if you don't like it. I think you should say nice things about someone that does something for you.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah. Always got to be appreciative.
And a lot of people aren't like that. They'll be like, "It's not good enough. Do it again." Even if it's free. I had to deal with this recently with a friend, actually. And
artwork specific. Well, did they even give constructive criticism, or is it just like, nah, do that shit again, bro? Don't fucking restart.
Exactly. No, both. Constructive criticism. I had a friend that wasn't that great at drawing. They would just trace stuff, and they wanted my opinion on it. I was like, this looks traced. Why? Because I know what looks traced. And it's like, I don't want to say these terrible things to you, but you know, what else do I say?
Yeah, man. You just gotta be like, you fucking suck. Give it up, bro. Just fucking do something. Go crochet or something.
I don't mean that. What I mean is, like, for me, being assertive. If you're too assertive, it doesn't seem like you're confident. You want to make up for that. But if you're too confident, it means you might not be too assertive. And
I kind of see what you're saying. I think I see what you're saying. Like, are you talking about like the difference between arrogance and like and
exactly what that old point that we went over? Yeah, that's exactly what
arrogance and confidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think Anthony Bourdain said. I mean, he kind of mixed up the definitions, I think, too. But he said, I don't want to butcher his quote. But he said something to the effect of, I am arrogant, but I always take into consideration that I may be completely wrong at all times. You know what I mean?
That's a good quote.
Like, yeah, I'm confident in myself, but, there's like, I'm not, I can never be perfect, like you realize you can be a little bit humble, Yeah,
I think there's a good I think everyone should be different, but you know, there is a difference between arrogance and confidence, and it's not just what other people perceive of you, but it's what you make it, right? What you end up on, where you feel comfortable.
Yeah. Right. I guess I mean, you could be, yeah, exactly. It's where you're comfortable at, right? I mean, you could be confident in the things you're good at, but you can also be confident that you're not good at some things. You know what I mean? Like you're confident in the knowing they're like, yeah, I suck at fucking, I can't swim. Like I've never fucking, like for me, I know I could talk my shit or whatever, but I can't fucking fight, bro. I'm a fucking pussy, man. You'll beat the shit out of me, man. I don't fight people, man. What are you talking about?
Exactly. No, yeah, and that wraps back around into the moist critical thing. It's like Sneeko wants to fight him. It's like, dude, he doesn't want to fight. He's confident in his body. He's confident in who he is, but he's not confident in fighting people. That's not why he gets ripped. He gets ripped for health reasons, like fucking moist, dude.
To look like fucking sick and like fucking like hot and shit and like just fucking
exactly,
like toned abs and like, you know what I mean, like buff chest and, you know, like.
For people that actually would want that, instead of like, it's more visual instead of, you know, practical.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. It's true. It's true.
You have any last topics?
Last topics. Oh, man.
Anything. I think we've expended confidence right now.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I do have one thing. Since I'm kind of reaching a broader audience at the moment, you know, with all of Ethan Etheath's wonderful fans, I appreciate all you guys watching, tuning in, you know, listen to us two buffoons, you know, banter on about things, you know. Ethan, what was I talking about again? What did I start that sentence with? Can you recall that for me?
Something about the broader topic.
Oh! I'm reaching a broader audience, right? So okay. I have a car for sale. Okay, I have a car for sale. Hold on. I have a 2001 Buick LeSabre with 139,000 miles on it. Okay, located in upstate New York. All right, it's great. It's an old Sienna brown car, that rare color. Okay, it's all highway miles. The body is in great condition. There's a small amount of surface rust on the paint and the rear quarter panel. There's new tires, new brakes all around, new hosing, I believe there's a new radiator in there as well. Everything is up to code. I mean, we'll give you the VIN number. You can look up the Carfax. I want you guys to come out here to upstate New York. Actually, if you're in Western Massachusetts, I'll be at. You guys could take a test drive of this thing. I mean, you could take it out. You could stop on the brakes. You could accelerate as fast as you possibly can. I want you to test this car to its limits. And you will trust by the end of this experience that this car is meant for you. Okay, Ethan, what's your favorite chair to sit in? You like a couch? You like a sofa?
Office chair?
Recliner? This is like an office chair.
Okay.
On wheels. Okay. All right, man. It's so comfortable. It is ridiculously comfortable. I'm trying to think of anything else to finish. My grandmother did die in the back seat. My grandmother did pass away in the back, and I do have to let you know that. But everything was cleaned up. I mean, we had a detailer go through that. You know, there's no stains or anything anymore. So, yeah, it's a wonderful car, and I'm currently selling it for $4,500, negotiable. You can let me know. You guys know where to hit me up. Camera 3344 on VRChat.
You wanna break it out?
Break a what?
Break it out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. You think it's too small of an area in here? Do we have to like film the back?
I think it's absolutely fine.
Okay, I'm just right here.
Yeah, just right here. To rip it up. Just unzip that shit. There it is. Wow. That's great. That's great. That's great, Cameron. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here.